Greetings. I'm about ready to talk about what's going on. Maybe give you a tour of the room here. I still don't have my house totally in order, but I've managed to let's get this where there's not so much glare. Managed to get things stabilized. The camera's hello bot, whoever's bot you are. Cheers. My dirty cup. I've been getting terrorized for decades, plain and simple. Um, they shot me in 1987. So I was making too much noise about the wrong people. And what's what happened this year is I was making too much noise about the wrong people. And there's this whole affair that is my fault for um, acting out on a civil problem in the neighborhood with all the fire lanes are blocked off. There's no, you can't get a fire truck behind any of these buildings. Um, and one of them's, got liquid, liquid gas stored on the property. And I definitely have to pay some attention to that. There's totally nobody here, so I'm not going to say much unless somebody shows up. I'll just go play for a while or something. Um, See if anybody comes along and asks any questions or anything like that. Um, I'm, call me. My office is open. I might as well just stay broadcasting. I haven't been to any of the sites, and I don't know if I will. Oh yeah, I will. What the fuck? It's my internet presence. Some of these people actually love me. I probably should just go about my business and just leave the camera running. Let's put it somewhere better where it can see more of the room. Yeah, that's more like it. These babies are fresh out of the shop. I already warmed up the Toronto. Let's see how the Alto is. I don't have a neck strap for it in there. Yes, I do. Good. Clean that thing up. Real nice. Where it is. These. Oh yeah, here's the Alto sacks. Number two is the So if you're just, hello, where's, that's no good. Oh yeah, there's nothing in between me and the camera. That's right. This is about where I should be. Yeah, this is the spot right here. That's the spot. In case you've never been here before, my name is Tommy Jane Wasserberg. I'm better known as Tommy Tudor, Tomaine Tommy, Crazy Tommy, Toxic Tommy, any kind of Tommy, Tomcat, Fish Tom. God, I've had so many nicknames. Nobody called me Tommy. They call me something else. Sometimes it's endearing and sometimes it's offensive. Just depends on, really it all boils down to, does this person care about the golden rule or not? What it comes down to, people are either kind, considerate, patient, tolerant, to a point, respectful, always respectful. You know, this bullshit about respect being earned. Give respect, get respect in return. Get disrespected and keep respect, stay respectful, but get the fuck away. You know, just break it off respectfully. You know, if someone's hating on you, don't hate it back. That's what they're looking for. You're feeding into it. Love yourself. Love the things around you. Love the one you're with. Always. And I've been with myself most of my life. So, thanks, Dad and Mom. I got all this stuff that that I really enjoy being with. I'd rather be selling it to people or playing, have a room full of people playing music. That'll happen. That'll come with time. You know, because I'm old and I've got my shit together. Something I don't like about a new cork is it plays flat until you can get down far enough on the neck. I broke a neck once like that. I guess that'll work. Well, so anyway, do we have anybody here saying anything? What's this? Nobody around. And this is what I wanted to do because this is the right time for it. I should bring these guys around closer to the camera. nothing worth saving. Well, nobody's going to show up and say anything. I'm here. I'm online. If anybody wants to call, I've got 2 phones now. And my phone isn't going to accept the bullshit number. Sorry. Why is this thing silent? Now I can check my phone messages. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
Hey, Tommy, it's Virgil 35.
Say again.
It's Joe, Virgil 35.
That's what I thought I heard you say. Hello, Joe. I'm doing. I'm doing. I'm glad. I'm glad you're the one who called. You won't. You aren't going to go out of your way to get me riled up.
No, I don't intend to do that.
Well, that's cool. Nobody's. Oh well, now we're starting to get some character here. Because people start. I haven't been anywhere near either site for months, and don't really. Is that you at Yeah Man? Hey Bob Dog, welcome home, man. Yes.
I'm not. I just use my usual.
Well, if that's you at Yeah Man, we'll just leave that alone.
I don't know who they are.
Oh well.
I see them in the chat. That's not me.
Okay. Okay. Well, whoever you are, Yeah Man, give me a reason. Call me on the new phone. Be the first one to call the new phone. I can't get it closer though. I probably should move my workspace a little over. What we've got here is the front room of Hippie Haven, and I'm eating it in. I can't protect my machines from the network, so I've got nothing plugged in except for a laptop. The tower and all the peripherals like the scanner and shit like that aren't plugged in because I can't protect the tower from the network, and I can't get any satisfactory response out of Microsoft or any of the carriers. And fuck it, this is I can live with intrusion into the laptop. I mean, I'm constantly fighting for the controls, but fuck it. Any questions? You still there, Joe?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out your issue, but obviously it's too big to comprehend.
Well, it's I've got Cox Business Cable, and something is broadband over power line is easy if you got the right stuff. And I've got a UPS on The UPS is the first thing that the network runs into when it comes in.
A UPS is an uninterruptible power supply.
Correct, and it's got software in it. It's got firmware in it, and it communicates to everything.
Okay, that's really
It's like
a firewall.
yeah, it's a hardware firewall for sure.
Oh,
Everything has to get through it to get to any of the computers. Coming from anywhere, coming from the 110 or from the cable or from the phone line. Because
obviously anything's possible, but I have personally never seen an uninterruptible power supply firewall combo in my life.
Well, what would you do? I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm totally stymied. I have the laptop plugged into the UPS and the UPS plugged into the wall, and that's the way it is. I haven't been able to keep a tower up. Nothing has attacked the laptop lately. But I just, oh look, funny. I would think the same thing about you, Michelle. I don't need assholes here. If you want to behave yourself, you're welcome. Otherwise, bye. I'm a survivor. I'm a good person. I was one of the beautiful people. My face is a little ragged at this point. I declared war on. Thank you. I hope you're well too. You know, a lot of communicate. Just leave it at this too. Was that you were approached by an imposter years ago, and I backed away from it, and I've hardly had any real contact with you at all through the years. I'm a queer artist. Kiwi Farms keys on queer artists, and it's all the this deep state shit. I've been getting terrorized by the hippie mafia for decades, since the '80s, and online it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I really, this is my comfort zone, man. I'm surrounded by rocks, and let me get back out in there and show you around. I got little fishies. I got some meat. I'm a gentle human that really doesn't want to get into the fray. I'm sick of the fray. I grew up in the fray. Grew up in the fucking fray. I'm maybe retarded in my own living room, right? Oh, what a retard! It was really funny because when I was a kid, it was how brilliant I was and what a fucking underachiever. and somebody recently asked, I was just examined by 4 of the top shit. Karma bit me. Karma just bit me in the foot. That was my Easter confession. If you're following my Facebook page, I've had a bit of a mouse problem, and they've been stripping the bait. First I tried a live trap. That's like $35 hit, and the stripping the bait, and then the snap traps were they're stripping the bait on that, and then they changed the design so that they break easily, and the bait tray comes off. So I got glue traps, and that took care of things real quick. And I just stepped in one. I was stepping in the karma. And now I got some on sticky on my fingers. Anyway, this is my living room now. It's the it's sad over in that corner. I don't even want. Well, no, it's you might as well see that corner. That's all the electronic gear. Just like I couldn't. The cable box is that one cord is attached to uh, uh, I think I had to do it to a surge block and then to the UPS, but the everything's plugged into the UPS before it goes into the. It's all the laptop is plugged into the UPS.
I see a hole where smoke detector might have been.
Say what?
It looks like you had a smoke detector.
Yeah, I have to replace the battery in it.
All right, make sure you have at least one.
I have two of them, and they need the batteries replaced.
Wow.
But it's okay. My nose is a pretty accurate smoke detector.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid you were asleep or something. You don't want to let that stay out for too long.
No, I know.
Okay, thank you. Countdown.
What's that in the background noise?
That's my mom talking to my sister.
Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, Michelle was. Yeah, I still smoke weed. I'm sort of, I'm under court order. I'm not supposed to do any drugs, but weed don't count, according to um, my case manager. They're not gonna make a big deal about weed. I'd imagine your studio's looking pretty good. Um, thank you. The room has a good feel. I've got a, nice. See that there? I got a nice rocker for me, and it's a therapy chair. Um, Hopefully, I'll get some. Oh, it's much bigger. It's a better. It's a townhouse. It's the old place was just a duplex in a really cramped up yard, and this is a townhouse, so all walled in all around it, and it's much bigger. And I'm digging it, and it's comfortable. It's comfortable. Uh, you still got the crazy scene going on on your channel. I just that's not me. That's what people want to make me into, and it's just not me. I'm old hippie, and I'm old real hippie, and that's the way it is. And I'm really a hermaphrodite who got mutilated in infancy, and forced into being a man most of my life. And fuck you if you think I'm fake. I don't care. People get it. People get it and treat me right. That's cool. The hot tub, yes and no. It's not full right now. And we never got anything repaired uh, for the heaters. Um, it's getting summertime. I'm gonna fill the pucker up and be using it anyway. Um, with it's fine. It'll be fine in the yard once it's 100 degrees every day. Um, but no, it's I took it down and it's folded up right now. Um, I have well, hey, um, it's cheap to fly in here, baby. It's real cheap to fly. Where are you? Where are you? You're on the East Coast somewhere.
I assume you're talking to somebody else.
I'm talking to Michelle Delaney. Showed up, and
Oh,
she's being like real cordial and sociable.
okay. Well, I'll let you go then.
All right. Well,
Take care.
yeah. Just make a new. I don't know how to find you to unblock you. I thought I did. Just make like this other person did. Make a new thing and just say hi as Joe. Bird of prey.
I think I can. I think
It'd
I
be
can.
easier. It'd be easier for you to do that than for me to find you and unblock you.
No, I think I'm unblocked.
Okay.
I just wrote hello in the chat.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Well, it might take a little bit to get there.
Yeah. I wrote it under. She said, "I'd love to jump in the tub with you sometime," and I said hello.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. It's cheap to fly. What's your closest airport? It's just real cheap to fly. Uh, it's cheaper than driving. It's crazy cheap. So yeah, Joe, you still there?
I'm here.
And Joe's mom is here too. Hi, Joe's mom. Happy day.
She can't. She can't hear you because I got headphones on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for calling, man. And don't be shy. I'm always happy to take a call. There's really, what I got.
What happened for a while? You were gone. I heard you were arrested.
Yeah.
I know that's
Well,
probably
I'll
supposed to
talk
happen.
about now that there's people here. I'll give the details on what really happened.
Okay.
Okay. Now that there's people in the audience, I like to,
Yeah.
yeah, I like to have 10. Ten's a minion. Ten's a minion. Um, yeah. So, well, thanks for showing up, Michelle, and thanks for being like cordial. It's crazy shit, and I didn't want anything to do with it. And thanks for recognizing that I didn't want anything to do with it. No, it's crazy shit a long time ago. Happy day. Anyway, Joe, thanks for calling. Love you, man. Hope to hear from you soon.
Take care.
Bye bye. Well, fuck yeah. Train ride, I think, is like 3 days, 4 days. Um, you're a biggin, aren't you? You're a real biggin. Um, yeah, train rides 3 days and 4 days. I don't think first class is that expensive right now. Southwest Air. Here, let me check. What's the closest airport? They probably have flights every hour from JFK. Mm, well, they don't go. Flights to Tucson from New York. There's nothing with first class. There's only economy flights. How weird. Oh, you can't get nonstop from there to here. There we go. It's a 7-hour journey, $400 round trip. Stops in, I don't know. Hartford to, you're closest to JFK, I think, aren't you? Take the train to the airport. We'll need to talk on the phone about that. That's we can talk on the phone about that. Um, yeah, you be the first one to call the new number. Call the, and we'll go do it off air. Okay, I don't see anything from Joe. But anyway, give the proper detail on what happened. Um, um, anyway, yeah, I got 2 bedrooms. I got one out, a bedroom in the back that I want to use in the backyard, and a bedroom in the house. Yeah, case manager said they weren't going to do anything about the weed, and I haven't I haven't pressed about the mushrooms, so I don't really trust the mushrooms not to be able to be lucid. I'll get on mushrooms and be like, but anyway, what you see here, I have been doing business as Real Things Artisans Cooperative for almost 40 years. And it's basically me and anybody else who wants to hang out with me and party, and we make money at the party. Uh, and it's mostly me and throwing the party, and it's just like fewer and fewer want to come to the party because of the terrorism uh, that's been directed at me by. I'm not ready to name names yet, but Two Wolf is a key name in this game, and a fake Vermont uh, colonizer, Vermont native colonizer, has been dealing smack for the government since he was the Vietnam era vet, dealing smack for the government, and Two Wolf is his runner, and this is where the thing started between me and the local Tucson's funniest, and the whole thing has grown into a giant laundromat, and they know I'm right. They know I'm calling it the way it is because they're taking the money, and they refuse to do anything about it. And I've been victimized by the hippie mafia. That, I mean, this is their game. It's like, dealing the drugs under cover of the Stones and laundering the money with the Stones. Eric Beck came in here. There was a, I said I was going to talk about the last six months, and I think somebody's going to notice. Oh, ooh, there's Parkinson's twitch. I got a reward for anybody who confirmed or denied that Sneasel has transitioned into like an amazingly beautiful but dangerously like psychotic bitch. Um, uh, what it is, Elaine's asking way too much money. She's like $12,000. Well, come on. Before and after pictures, folks. Yeah, a few $100 maybe if they're really righteous and verifiable. uh, yeah. So seriously, Michelle, I hear you. I feel you like all the way over here. Um, we're both intersex people, and we both. Um, I mean, I don't know what you got out there, but I got nothing here and nobody hardly, but besides a couple of drum circles and my street audience. Um, I got no real close friends. Um, few reasonably close friends online, and that's it. Um, so anyway, back to what was really going on is here comes the laundromat into town, and I was planning on setting up in the what's the name of the street, Cushing Cushing Street lot, um, right next to Rapid River, and I made a scene in Keno over all the bloodstone that was there, and the village originals, village imports or whatever they're called, village original, I think. That's just, I don't know if the guy in charge knows who the people that works for him are, but that's the hippie mafia running that place. It's at Quartzsite and Tucson and all over the country with that stuff. Franklin and Denver and everywhere. That's the fucking hippie mafia. So anyway, um, I think I talked about it a little bit before already, maybe yesterday or not earlier on this in this broadcast. Um, there's foreign developers who have businesses that are not necessarily like really useful to the community, like a liquor store on the corner, a tattoo parlor, that have the fire lanes behind the buildings blocked off because for security purposes. They've got everything compounded, garrisoned, and there's no fire lanes, there's no pedestrian easements. And I made a scene um, at the heating and air place, and Golden and Statwaller from the MHST come out, and they couldn't have me in the jail. They threw me down in the CRC, and um, boy, and then they lied, and the Hoffman Associates are bragging about the lie. Uh, so I'm under court order. Should be taking a couple of drugs. Hopefully, within a couple of weeks, the shrink will see that they're not doing me any good. Not doing me any good at all. I'm having a lot of difficulty focusing on anything for very long. Um, But anyway, is anybody still here? Like Michelle, are you still here? Or did you take off? Is this Joe finally saying hi? JD said said Bird of Prey 5. Took 20 minutes for it to get in here. Uh, I'm not even gonna give that the courtesy of a reply. I'm not gonna, because I haven't. This is remove and block this user. You're gone. I haven't squandered anything. And actually, as long as we're on the subject, I'm not gonna argue with anybody being an asshole. We're just gonna bye. So I'm gonna be broadcasting. Okay, hi Wordle. Oh well, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I'll know by what you say to me. Um, right this minute. Where is it? So that's what I need to have. Like right here at the desk. To get inside. How do I do it? Well, that's you're. I'll definitely take that as you're a Joe. You want to see some nice amethyst, man? Here. This is what I'd rather be doing up here. Is Show them what's in the room. Want some nice amethyst there? Let's get more light. That's the nicest one in the house. That's from Zambia. It's about $1 a carat. I mean, $1 a gram. I can do a little better than that, but really that's what it's worth, is $1 a gram. This is one from the Orange River area. This is one of the star ones. Is this the double star? That's not really a great star, but this is one of the star amethysts from the Orange River, South Africa area. Here's the bad boy. That's a star amethyst from the Orange River. These are really nice. Got a whole root. I'm not ready to show too much. There's not a whole lot out ready for showing. And your name disqualifies you from participating on this channel, whoever the fuck you are. No, I'm not going to play that. Y'all can go and try and smear me and wherever else you want to do that. I'm not going to play with you. I made no order. Oh, why am I doing that? Joe, I didn't think you were. I was more wanting to just like, yeah, this is what I'd rather be doing is showing stone. But I did promise to talk about what's going on, and this is the main thing right here. That's my tax documents that I need to go through and do a Schedule C filing for my business for the first time in 40 years. Um, and I think I got it. I think I got it. I got somebody who's going to help me through it, and she told me what she needed, and I had somebody else give me a. We're probably going to need a little more time to file, which is okay too. Um, but that's where that's at. Um, there's $16,000 at stake. They've already kept, or 17,000. They've already kept 7,000, and or 6,900 or something like that, and and uh, and they want 10,000 more according to her calculations. But I got all kind of expenses and stuff that are business related that I get that money back. I mean, it's a little creative accounting is all it takes. And there's no books for the cash except what I dropped off at the bank. Can I say? But I have receipts for the cash. Um, I was at the show dropping cash last year, heavy. Uh, Whoever's calling me Thomas isn't welcome here. Say your piece, and then I'll decide whether you're going to stay. My name's Tommy. Nobody calls me Tom or Thomas unless they want to be aggressive with me. It's what's on your mind. I'm not in the mood. If you'd like to call me on the phone and ask them, yeah, right. I don't get that creative. Yeah, Anthony, you can call me on the phone. I'm not gonna answer any questions like that. Thank you, Joe. You too, man. I hope you're well. You know, I I really, yeah. Well, this is something we can discuss on the phone. Please call either one of the numbers when you have time to do it. Um, I'd be glad to give my story to a legitimate journalist who isn't going to fucking cornhole me. No, no, you reach out to me, please. Send your bona fides with it, please. No, I'm one of the most famous unknown people in the world, and there's people that are trying to smear me, and that's the way it is. And I'm surviving. I'm holding up to it. My here's my I won't notice it, and reach out to me there. I think an hour of this is plenty. I have some things I need to go over. I need to be working on the tax documents mainly. So thanks for coming, and look forward to seeing the bunches again. Happy day.